A pivotal year approaches for Clark Lee in Nashville, and these are three reasons why I believe that Vanderbilt football will be better in the 2024 college football season. Hello, everyone. I'm Chris Phillips of SEC Unfiltered. Appreciate each and every single one of you tuning in. Make sure you like, subscribe, turn on notifications. Check us out via podcast, wherever you get your podcasts. You can also find us across all social media platforms, as well as our website, SECUnfiltered.com. We're brought to you by our friends over at SeatGeek. Guys, go to SeatGeek.com or download the SeatGeek app, and when you do, use promo code SECU to get $20 off your first purchase. Again, guys, it's our friends at SeatGeek. Promo code SECU to get $20 off today. A pivotal year approaches for Clark Lee as the future of Vanderbilt football is up in the air. But I think there's relief on the horizon after a disappointing 2023, one in which the national media at least had high hopes and expectations for what the Commodores were building. These are three reasons why I believe that Vanderbilt football can and will be better in the 2024 college football season. And guys, we will start with number one. In this league, the old adage is, if you don't have a quarterback, you don't have a chance. And yes, Vandy was ravaged by the transfer portal, losing Ken Seals, losing A.J. Swan. But the guy that they brought in, I think, can give this football team a chance not only to overachieve this season, but also maybe, just maybe, pull some upsets along the way. And who knows, potentially win an SEC game. Guys, my first reason why I think Vanderbilt football will be better this season, Diego Pavia provides a spark under center. Guys, you go back and watch this film. Here's the crazy thing. Diego Pavia, guys, has more SEC wins. He had more SEC wins last year than Vanderbilt had in total as a football team. That's right. Diego Pavia was the starting quarterback for the New Mexico State team that went into the Plains and beat the Auburn Tigers. So you like to think that level of experience and having that success is something that's going to give him a lot of confidence. Now, he needs guys around him to step up. But again, guys, if you don't have a quarterback, you don't have a chance. I'm not saying Diego Pavia, he's going to be a guy that we're talking about as top half the league quarterbacks or one of the best quarterbacks in the SEC. But all I'm saying is this. For a Vandy football team that is looking for a spark, looking for something to get excited about, looking for a playmaker, because, again, you lost so many of these guys in the portal. You lost so many big-time playmakers in the portal. Diego Pavia, I think, is a name that if we see Vandy pull a couple upsets this season, he is going to be a massive reason why. So, again, I think Diego Pavia could be a lot of fun to watch in Nashville this season. Guys, my second reason why I think Vanderbilt football will be better this season, guys, the defense can't be any worse, in my opinion. I mean, they were so bad. They couldn't stop the run. They couldn't stop the pass. They couldn't get turnovers. They could not do anything right. And what was strange about it is, guys, you look at Clark Lee's track record. He's a defense guy. Like, defense is his thing. That is his calling card. That's his forte. Guys, my second reason why I think Vandy football is going to be better, Clark Lee's going to get the defense figured out. Listen, I'm a believer in Clark Lee. I like Clark Lee a lot. I want Clark Lee to work out at Vanderbilt. I think Clark Lee is the right fit there. I think he's a great fit at Vandy. He wore the black and gold himself. He played for Vandy. He understands the heartbeat of that city and the culture of Vanderbilt football and what needs to be done to get things turned around. I think the defense is going to take a step forward. I really do. They added some guys in the portal. I know, again, they were gutted here as well. But I have this belief in Clark Lee that at minimum, he's going to get his side of the football figured out. So I think the Vandy defense takes a step forward. I think they get it figured out. Again, guys, I'm not saying they're going to be great this year by any stretch of the imagination, but I think Vandy's defense will be better. And I think that comes back to Clark Lee, the way he coaches, the way he teaches it, and the culture that he instills there in his program. And guys, my third and final reason why I think Vanderbilt football is going to be better this season, like I mentioned in the beginning, there were actually expectations on Vandy going into last year, right? There was some pressure, dare I say, after a 5-7 campaign in 2022, which saw Vandy beat Kentucky and Florida, which that feels like forever ago. But Vandy beat Kentucky and Florida, right? There was talks last year, man, over 3.5 win totals, the easiest bet on the books. Throw your mortgage on the over 3.5. This Vandy team might make a bowl game. Those expectations, I mean, that came crumbling down really, really quickly, right? That UNLV loss pretty much made us say, okay, well, this is Vandy again. This is not any sort of fun story like we thought it might be over the course of the summer. My third and final reason, though, guys, why I think this football team is going to be better, I think less expectations is going to allow Vandy to sneak up on some folks. Like I think it's a good thing sometimes not having lofty expectations. Guys, nobody's expecting Vandy to do anything. And I think the over-under win total in Vegas is, I think it's 2.5. I think 2.5 is the over-under win total. Again, I think flying under the radar can be a really good thing if you're Vanderbilt. I think every team in the SEC they play is looking at them as, okay, chalk that up, automatic W, put it in heavy black ink. And I'm not saying they shouldn't be, right? I'm not saying that because you got to earn it. You got to earn respect, and they have not done so. But I think it can play into Vanderbilt's favor that they are being slept on. They're under the radar. Nobody's expecting anything from them. And so I think less expectations, especially from what we saw a season ago where it felt like there was some actual pressure. I think having lesser expectations can help Vandy achieve more in this 2024 season. So again, guys, my 3 reasons why I believe that Vanderbilt football will be better this season. Number 1, Diego Pavia provides a spark under center. Number 2, Clark Lee gets the defense figured out. And number 3, less expectations allows Vandy to sneak up on some folks. Guys, it's going to do all for me. Appreciate each and every single one of you tuning in. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button on YouTube. Hit that bell icon as well so you get notifications of when we go live and when we drop new video content. Also, guys, check us out via podcast, wherever you get your podcasts. You can also find us across all social media platforms as well as our website, SECUnfiltered.com. Until next time, guys, I'm Chris Phillips of SEC Unfiltered. Appreciate each and every single one of you tuning in, and we'll catch you on the other side.